and let the one who has no sword sell his cloak and buy one.
Hey guys, this is Spencer with Defense Training, and I actually want to do a comparison of the Streamlight TLR 7X standard model and then the TLR 7 HLX. So stay tuned.
This video is brought to you by Holsters by Defense Training. Make sure to check them out at holstersbydefensetraining.com.
Alright guys, so I want to do a simple comparison. I'm going to do a tabletop review basically, and then I'm also going to go and show you these lights side by side in the dark. So we'll show that as well. If you've seen any of my other video, I did a little more complete overview of them, but I'm going to show you them side by side. So you've got your Streamlight TLR 7X here, and then you've got your Streamlight TLR 7 HLX here. So if you see the HLX is longer, the 7X has 500 lumens, and the HLX has 1,000 lumens, so it's twice as bright. And of course, you're going to have a better light, and it's going to have to be a little bit longer in here and doing some stuff so that you can get that extra lumens out of it. Outside of that, most of everything's the same. So it comes with all the same 1913 rails. You got the ones that it will send it closer in or further out, and it depends on where all your slots are in your railing. And then you got your universals. Now your universals are what fits your Glocks. So you have two universals. I actually have the same size here. So you actually get a universal number 2, which would actually sit about right there. Ignore the part hanging off down here, which is what I have on both of these. I have the universal 2s in both of them. In fact, let me just take this out real quick so I can show you. So you've got universal 1 and universal number 2, and what that does is the 1 will actually snug it to your trigger guard a little better, and the 2 will bring it a little further out. So actually I'm going to put 1 in here because they both fit, and I'll show you what they look like against the trigger guard here in just a second. Alright, so the universal 1 is actually going to snug this into your trigger guard a little bit better. So it's going to look like that, universal 1 on the Glock. And then the universal 2, it actually pulls it further away. Remember, these are the same length on the back end. So that's what it's going to look like with the universal 1 on it. I honestly think I like the universal 1 a little bit better. One reason with this one, it sits it here. And then the 2 would sit it a little bit closer. It'd be just like that. Alright, so that's the difference between your universal 1 and universal 2. One of the other differences, they both come with the different switches, little paddle switches on back. So they come with these. They come with those on it, and they come with that style to swap it out. It's just a little pin hinge right there. And your little tool that you get, that's what you push your hinge out with. And then you also have the little screwdriver in here, and then you also have, there's a E-clip. The little other end pops the E-clip off. I don't have the E-clips on here because we take these on and off so much to make holsters. I just don't have them. The TLR 7X comes with a standard 123 or 123A battery. It comes with this. It's a Streamlight 123A battery. You can buy these. Personally, I would buy the rechargeable ones. I would just buy a little recharging pack of 4 or 6, and it comes with a charger, and I can just pull it out, pop it in, and you just unscrew this to put them in. Not a big deal there. The HLX comes with a USB charging port. Honestly, I'm not a fan. It's great, saves you money, but I don't know. I would have to at least get another battery. So if you're ordering one of these, order another battery with it, because I don't know a time that I want to be down my light at all. Even during the day, I don't want to be down my light. So I would at least get an extra battery, and then you can swap it in and out. Personally, my opinion with that is I don't understand why all companies don't go to a backside here magnetic charging port like this, and then you can just slap it to it. I don't understand that. It can be charging at night, and then if I need the gun, when I yank it, it can just come off. I don't understand that, why they can't do that. It wouldn't be that much more money once they designed all of that, put it in there. In fact, it shouldn't be any more money. once they get the design down and they have it the way they want it. And I know that stuff's not patented because you can do smaller, you can do larger, you can do different sizes, different shapes, all that, so you can do it. But what I want to do now is I want to give you just a little comparison in the dark and with the lights out, and it's going to be about 45 plus feet away from us. I'm going to set up a target, and it's going to be pitch black, and then I'm going to kind of show you them side by side. You can see what they look like. All right, so let's go check that out. All right, guys, so I want to do a test comparison versus the TLR7X, which is 500 lumens, and then the TLR7HLX, which is 1,000 lumens. And then I want to show you, you can tell I've got a target down at the end, so I'm going to shine the 500 lumen on it, the TLR7X on it first. So this is what we got on it. Now I'm going to pop that off and I'm going to shine the 1,000 lumen on. You can definitely tell this is brighter. It doesn't spotlight or it doesn't flood out anymore. It doesn't seem to flood out anymore. The pattern of the light seems actually a little bit tighter on the 1,000 than it does on the 500. The 500 seems a little spread more, where the 1,000 seems a little tighter, grouped together, if you will. Now I'm going to put them side by side. I'm going to move this one over, and you can definitely tell that that is brighter. So pull that one off. That one's not quite as bright. You have that, and then you can overshadow that one. So you definitely know that that is brighter. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shine them toward the camera. I'm going to do the 500 lumen from about 20 feet away first. All right, 500 lumen, 20 feet away. Here we go. Now I'm going to do 1,000 lumen, 20 feet away. Here we go. Now I'm going to do, I don't think I can compare, but I'm going to do 500, 1,000. And that's what you have with that. If you go watch the videos of the individual ones, you can tell that I can't see with either one. So the 500 lumen here or the 1,000, I can't see you. My little boy was holding it toward my face, and that's what you want to do. You want to blind them. It's that way you have the upper hand, you have the advantage. I couldn't see with either one, but you can tell that these are definitely brighter. So if you've got a larger firearm, you might want to go with that HLX. If you do not, if you have the compact firearm, you might want to go with just the 7X. So that choice will be yours. All right, let's go back to the table and check them out. All right, guys, so that was pretty neat. This one's definitely brighter. You can tell in that. So if you're looking for the brighter light, I would go with this one. If you don't want it to stick out as much, I would go with this one. Truth be told, 500 lumens is plenty to blind somebody. As you saw in the video, that it's bright. Once you put that in somebody's eyes, it is bright. So yeah, so truth be told, it's plenty enough to blind somebody. And but if you want the extra lumens, go with the larger one. And again, we make holsters for these. These are the actual molding props. When you order these, pop a note and say, hey, I'm using, you're going to buy the TLR7X standard. We will know which one you bought because you buy it under its own separate link. And then say that I'm using the universal number 1. And then we will pop the universal number 1 over whatever handgun you've chosen to put on it, or put it on, whatever you got, maybe the Glock 21, and you're using universal number 1. That's what we will use. So we will pop that on there. We will have it on there. With a note, we'll write it down as we're making it, and we will mold it to the exact dimensions and everything, because if you have universal number 1 and we pop universal number 2, it's going to be sitting that much further away. Now, it will work, but you've got that much extra holster down here. So just let us know which one you got, and then we can pop that in there. We will be glad to make that to whichever one of these you're using. You may be using the 1913s. Whatever number you got, let us know, and we will make sure it's what you need, what you want from us, and we'll get it made up and send it to you. So go over there. I'll put the description down below. It will say purchase holster here, and it will link you to our Streamlight holsters. All right, guys, Spencer Defense Training. Stay safe, stay armed.
We've been instructing firearm training courses since 2008 and offer South Carolina concealed weapons permit classes, church safety security team training, advanced handgun training, ultrasonic handgun cleaning, and much more. Go to defensetraining.org for more info and to get signed up for a class. Also, make sure to check out our online store for our custom Kydex handgun and magazine holsters. We offer in the waistband, outside the waistband, appendix, and our new track appendix carry holster, as well as active retention magazine holsters, and other firearm and everyday carry accessories. Check them out at holstersbydefensetraining.com. We hope to see you at our next video.